Hey everybody, welcome to Miss Terry's 52 Cupcake Recipe Challenge. Today we are doing cupcake recipe number 45 and it is the Andies cupcake. So let me tell you how I made it. First, what I did was I took a whole package of the Andies candy and unwrapped all the pieces and put them in a saucepan with 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, and I melted down all of the Andies mint chocolate in that whipping cream, and then I set it aside to let it start cooling. And then what I did was I had my oven heated at 350 degrees and I had to bake these for 17 minutes exactly. I used 1.5 cups of flour, a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup of the Hershey's dark cocoa powder. I mixed all those dry ingredients up, and then in my KitchenAid I mixed up two large eggs and a 1/2 cup of olive oil and a 1/2 cup of buttermilk, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I took just a 1/2 cup, which was all I needed. I took a 1/2 cup of the melted Andies chocolate mixture that I made and added that in the batter as well. And then I added my dry ingredients, mixed it all up. And my batter was pretty thick, so just to kind of warn you there, it's not as thin as it normally is for the cupcake recipes. So that batter was thicker. And I got these nice, wonderful chocolatey cupcakes, and they smell minty, and it's just enough mint. You don't want to overpower it so it's so minty. I mean, the Andies chocolate you can taste the chocolate in the mint. Then what I did was I took, for my icing itself, I took two sticks of salted butter, and I took I actually used 4 cups of the confectionery sugar and a teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And I mixed that all up, and then I put the remainder of the melted Andies chocolate mixture that I made into the batter as well. And I whipped it all up and tasted it, and it's like, oh, I wanted actually the icing to be just a little bit more mintier. So I used the creme de menthe. I added just a tablespoon of that. If you don't want to put the alcohol itself in your cupcake, you can use I would probably say just maybe 1/4, of a teaspoon of the mint extract. But not too much, because again, you don't want it too terribly minty. So I thought maybe I would color my icing, maybe tint it green or something, so it looked like the inside of the Andies mint, but I thought that if I added the green, it might just make the icing look too muddy, so I didn't do it. So I have this light, really nice, fluffy icing that I'm gonna put on top here, and it does taste yummy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decorate it with an Andies chocolate. And you're going to know it's the Andies chocolate cupcake. It's a very good cupcake. Okay, so there you go. If you like Andies mints, you have to try this cupcake. The chocolate is amazing. It's just really, the cupcake is moist. It's like fudgy almost. It's a really nice consistency. I simply love it. So this recipe definitely goes into our recipe box, and I'm going to go ahead and taste it. And again, this is number 45. We only have 7 more to go. Wow. So I hope you've enjoyed these recipes here that I've been able to share with you. And here I have my chocolatey cake. Yummy. It's perfect. Tastes like an Andies candy to me. Thanks for watching this. Enjoy the recipe. Give it a try. It is yummy. Thanks now. See you for next week's recipe. Bye.